Hello friends, welcome back. So in today's lecture, we'll see how what is the folder structure of the React project. In the last lecture, we have seen how to create the React application. In current lecture, we'll see what are the files present into our application and what is the significance of that. So the first file which we will see is this index.html. Just the index.html, and if you see over here, so this is just a normal HTML file as we create in any project, but there is a root for there is a div inside for which the id is root. So inside this, all the code which we are going to write, all the components which we are going to store create, those are going to be rendered inside this root div. So uh, so what is component actually? So I'll just share a paint application. Now we will see, let's say this is our web application. Okay, so this whole application is just a component. Okay, this is a root component. Now let's say if we are trying to create another component, if we are trying to create a menu over here, so this is a one more component which is inside of the parent component. If we are creating a sidebar, so that is one more component which is under parent component. Okay, so maybe some more components, like we want to show some blog, so we will say here this is a blog, complete blog one. Here we will show the title of the blog, here the content of the blog, maybe image. So likewise, there are child and child components are there. So we create the React application like this only. So this is the most outer one is a parent root component, and inside that all the components are loaded. And this whole design or it's rendered inside this div which have the ID as root. So if we how it is rendered, so if we see our index.txt which is present under the source folder, so this is index.tsx, and if it's three over here. Okay, so if you see how the root is created, so just document by document.getElementById, by id, it is just normal HTML syntax, JavaScript syntax, and we are creating the root using the React method, and we are saying root.render. This is already the structure given by React, and there is a first root level component which is a app. So now from where the app is coming, if we see, so app is imported from the dot app. So here have not provided the extension, but it is coming from the app.tsx. If we see app.tsx, so here our application first code is written. So like there is a div which has class name app header. Then all the other things are in this div inside this div. So I'll just run the application. We can see this into the browser also. I'll just say npm start. Okay. Now when I try to just inspect it, okay, I'll just take it over here. If you see what is the first, this is whole the complete application is in the div with id root. Inside that there is div with class as app, which is this one, class name as app. Inside that header with the class app header and image and all these things are present. So it is rendered like this. So the React renders all the components in the root div with id root. We can change, maybe we can say root one over here. And here nothing is loaded. Okay, so you can change it. You can go into the app.tsx, sorry, index.tsx, and just change this one to root one. So it's running now. So likewise, you can do that. So I'm just keeping it root again. Okay. So it's like this. And now we'll see what is index.tx. So inside in index.tsx, there is an app component. This is a component. Okay, this is the similar kind of syntax in the HTML tags. Okay, so app.tsx, this app component is coming from the app file inside the same directory. Okay, so you'll see the app.tsx. So app.tsx contains what? It's nothing but what is component. It's just like a normal function into the JavaScript or TypeScript. So if we see here, it's just created a normal inside this. It's just returning the div. Uh, the parent is div, then with class name app, and then a header and everything. So we have changed it last time. We can make some changes. We can say h1 first. Let's see, hello world. Okay, so you can see hello world is printed. Okay, so this is this is the way it is created, and this is done. These are logos uh, and everything which is required into the React application. So this is what entered. Inside the node modules, all the libraries which are required for your project are stored under the node modules. So if you try to install any third party library or some React libraries in from the React, then those also are stored. So yeah, so we'll see how to create a React component in the next lecture and how to render it. Thank you.